Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, and you know the drill. If you're new, then welcome to my channel. So for those of you who have been keeping up to date, I'm clearly 30 weeks pregnant today, and yes, that means I've just got 10 weeks remaining. OMG, time is just ticking right now. I actually have no hold of time right now because it's just going by so fast. I've been waiting to hit 10 weeks for like so long now, and I just didn't think that it would come by so fast. It's just weird to explain. I get days where this pregnancy has been flying and other days where it's dragging, but yeah, I've been really keeping up to date with you guys, like making videos for you all and sharing my journey throughout, so I'm really happy with how things are going with that. So basically, I'm 30 weeks pregnant, and I just wanted to come on and let you know everything that has occurred this week. There has been changes, and these changes that have occurred, I did not think that they would occur, so I'm really sorry if I jab on too much, and if I'm going to be here forever, then you can just click out or whatever. But for those of you who are interested, then stay tuned. But before further ado, and before I jab on forever talking about everything that has occurred and changed, I just want you all to know I do have a pen and paper today, guys. Usually I don't, but I actually have a baby brain, and I needed to get everything off my chest, and I needed to get it out there and let you all know how I've been feeling, because a lot has occurred this week that I did not expect by any means. So I thought I'd come on and just, write it all down and jab on about it. So basically, if the camera's obviously in front of me, if I'm looking down, then you know why, because I'm taking it all in. And for those of you who don't understand this, it's because I'm pregnant. I have a baby brain. I always used to say like, oh, what is a baby brain, blah blah blah, but now I really do know what it means. It's like your brain, it goes blank, when you're pregnant, of course. But anyhow, I just want to explain to you guys, first of all, so I did have a hospital appointment last week, and I let you all updated, let you all know about that. And I did say last week that my bloods did come back clear, so they searched for my iron levels to see how they were. And anytime I get my iron took, like for bloods, blah blah, my bloods taken for all those things, they usually come back clear, and I don't really worry about them. And to be honest, I was on like medication, like I have shown you all, and it was called pregnancy care, and those tablets took really well to me, and they had 19 vitamins, and they had lots and lots of iron in them. So basically, let me get right in. So got my bloods taken, came home, filmed my video for you all, let you all know that my bloods came back clear, which I did think that they came back clear, even though they didn't come back clear, but I thought it went well. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, I'm just here to inform you all that that was not the case. So basically, a few days ago, we got a letter from my hospital stating that my iron levels were low. So they were supposed to be like 11 point something, but they were at the time they were only 10 point something, so it wasn't really much low by much, but they were low. And they just explained on the hospital letter that it can be really unhealthy for you and your baby, so they recommended new tablets for me to go on medication to help rise my iron levels. And to be honest, I was kind of shook about it, because I was on medication. As I spoke a second ago, that had 19 vitamins and iron already, and they had like 17 mg of iron in these tablets, and they were like voted the best in the UK and Ireland, or even on telly, you know what I mean? So I don't know how my iron levels were low, because I used to shoot these tablets back like no tomorrow. And yeah, it just wasn't like clear for me to understand or see how they were low. I'm always eating full meals, and I get lots of meat. Like I eat a lot of fruit. They're things that increase your iron levels, you know what I mean, to make them high. So I really don't understand how they're high, and I'm just looking into those, like the medication more, and thinking, okay, that medication must have not worked for me. But yeah, I chucked them away in the bin I have. So when it stated on the letter to get different tablets for my iron levels, me and my mom scooted over to the chemist and purchased new ones. So I'm just going to show you all which ones I'm on now. And the hospital recommended these ones, so I bought these myself, and they were really affordable. So they weren't like prescribed from my GP here where I live. I just went in and got them. So I said in the hospital letter to get these tablets here, and they're called Galfer. I don't really know if you guys are like, sure of them, if you've heard of them before. Let me know down below if you have. It's my first time hearing about them, and I just didn't know what they were all about, but they're pretty much meant to be really good for your iron levels. And not only can pregnant women take them, you can also take them if you're not pregnant, which is also a bonus, because obviously your iron is really important. And before I got pregnant, I didn't care about iron. I never used to take an iron tablet or anything like that, but I really will be looking after myself even as much after the baby, because I do realise now that your iron is important. So obviously your iron gives your baby red blood cells, and it also gathers oxygen around the baby. So it is like a must-have to have your iron levels upraised. So basically I'm just going to show you these. It doesn't really say much information on the back, but I'm sure it says right there. So I'm sure, I thought there was no like label slip of helpful information, so I'm not going to jab on too much, because you know the drill, you know what these are about, but it has helpful information on here that I haven't read. The box doesn't really give away much, but the price of these was only €3.05, and they're different tablets completely compared to my own ones. So these ones here, they're like bullets. They're 305 milligram of hard capsules, so they are capsules. And the other tablets that I had taken, they were like, I don't know, they're really weird. They were really chunky, and like the minute you put them in your mouth, they were like, these are like plastic, and the other ones tasted like fish. They were rotten, oh my god, and they were so big. But yeah, I have taken 2 already, and it is recommended to take 2 each day. So I started yesterday, and I will be continuing taking them until the end of my pregnancy. Bear in mind, these are the 3rd types of different medication that I've tried throughout my pregnancy so far. So this is the 3rd one. So if this doesn't work, then I don't know what is going to work. So basically, these were recommended by the hospital. If they're not going to work, then I'm going to have a mental breakdown, pretty much. So yeah, I'm going to stop talking about that, but just before I kind of do, I just hope that my iron levels uprise, and I will keep you all updated on my next hospital appointment, how my bloods go, and I'm going to let you all know how my iron levels are while taking these. And I've also been increasing eating like more dinners, like with meats and fruit. So yeah, I do eat a lot of fruit anyhow, but I'm going to increase that more because I do love fruit. I know what it is with this pregnancy. I really do enjoy eating fruit. So yummy. So yeah guys, enough talking about the iron levels. So now I'm just doing my checklist to read out. So, okay, let me talk. Something massively occurred last night, and it was just a big change in my pregnancy had overtaken me. So it's like I'm going to be doing like a little story time here, but anyhow, I don't want to jab on too much because I do have other information to read out about the baby this week that I don't know about myself already. I haven't read anything yet about my 30-week update, so I'm looking forward to reading that. So basically, I was in bed last night, and you guys know I never got sick once throughout this pregnancy. So I'm there laying in bed, talking on the phone. So I'm on the phone to my partner, and we're having a chat, whatever. And then all of a sudden, I started feeling really like a weird hot sensation, burning, coming up on my throat. And I knew straight away, okay, it's heartburn. It's back. You know what I mean. So I did get heartburn throughout the pregnancy, but it kind of drifted, and when I say drifted, I mean like I wouldn't always have it. It would come and go, and when I would have it, it would be bad, but I'd only get it at night and it wouldn't last very long. But last night, like, heartburn came, took it to another level. I was literally KO'd with this heartburn last night. I didn't know what to do with myself. So I'm laying in bed and I have water beside me, so it's a cold bottle of water, and basically I couldn't like resist the hot burning sensation. I said to my partner on the phone, so I said to him, I gotta go bathroom. I gotta get sick. I'm gonna get sick. I cannot keep this in. So usually anytime I got heartburn, I would hold it in and it would kill me too. But I would anyhow, to prevent getting sick and just like to prevent everything, because obviously I don't want to be throwing up my meals either. And yeah, so I got up, hung up the phone, barely made it to the door, nearly fell to the ground and was like, got the coughs. Didn't get sick though, but the minute I opened the bathroom door, it was like head down in the toilet. Yeah, I got sick everywhere. But yeah, that was the first time I ever got sick. I was really disappointed, but I'm glad I just got it all up, because when I got sick, when I lay back in bed, I was feeling much better. So before all this happened, so the heartburn did drift away, and slept it off till how long? But yeah, I'm just going to skip this part and move on to another part. So all day yesterday, this happened last night with the heartburn. So all day yesterday before I went to bed, all yesterday throughout the day, the baby's movements did like drift off. They weren't like noticeable at all by any means. Like I got, excuse me. So I got 2 kicks yesterday, and that just played with my head, to be honest, because usually she's like, my tummy is like, you know what I mean, and you at this stage of pregnancy you kind of know what pattern they're in, how hard they should kick, how hard they do kick, if that makes sense, you know. So I thought something was up, so obviously I'm always on the go anyways, and I was off visiting my sister yesterday, and I told her, and she was like, oh, she's probably having one of those days, probably lazy, which is okay. It is normal, I guess, but she's such an active baby, you know, and that's what kind of clicked in my brain. But anyhow, the minute I laid in bed before I got heartburn last night, I lay on my side, and then all of a sudden I just get this huge movement, and it's like she hit a nerve. So from there I knew she was okay, and then she was kicking and kicking and kicking like all night long, and then the heartburn occurred, which I have spoke about already. And that didn't help, but I knew the baby was okay, so it made me feel like some bit really better, thank God. Thank God about it. So yeah guys, that's it basically on that topic. So the baby's movements went a bit downhill yesterday. She only kicked twice, then last night hit a nerve, and then boom, she's back kicking normal again. Thank God. But yeah, the heartburn, the baby movements, what else happened? Oh yeah. So after I got sick, the heartburn, I lean in to go to sleep and have an early night. And then I wake up about 101 times to go to the bathroom. So let me tell you about my bladder. My bladder is literally so bad. I'm just not able for it anymore, to be honest. Ever since yesterday, I really do think when the baby wasn't active yesterday that she was like down in my bladder, because she was positioned elsewhere, because I couldn't get there wasn't a stir out of her, and also I needed to go for a pee like 101 times yesterday. So last night then, all of a sudden, I kept waking up out of my sleep with a full bladder. Definitely she was leaning there somewhere. But yeah, she leaned on my bladder, went to the bathroom 101 times. That didn't help. So then I'd like go to the bathroom, go back to bed, go sleep, wake up again. So let me tell you then what happened. The worst thing of all happened last night. So I'm laying in bed, I'm asleep obviously, and then I just wake up and I'm like this with my leg. My leg locked. So if you've been keeping up to date, then you know guys that my other leg has locked twice already. But last night the other one has locked on the back. The most painful thing that I've ever experienced in my life. When this occurred, I thought to myself, I'm fucked for labour. Literally. Legit. So it was just strong. It woke me up out of my sleep. I flew out of bed and positioned my leg. Straight words. And I'm literally like in agony pain, and I'm there like moaning as if I'm in labour, and I'm like, I cannot help it. I say to myself, if the pain had stayed all those 3 times, I would be KO'd. I wouldn't be here. I'd probably be dead by now. But anyhow, guys, that was it really. Those was the major things that I had to talk about. So the leg cramps is really bugging my life right now. The heartburn is definitely taken it to another level, and I don't know what's to happen, but I do hear it's going to get worse from here on, because when I got my bloods taken, the lady that took them was saying to me that heartburn will get worse from here. But yeah, please pray for me, because you guys know I have had it easy like throughout start up till now, the 30 weeks, and I just think, to be honest, I'm fucked. Like, I'm in for it all. But anyhow, guys, I've been feeling grand throughout the week, other than yesterday, because yesterday took it to another level. But yeah, I'm just not going to jab on too much. So basically, before I go, I just want to show you all your babies and my baby, and I'm really excited to share that with you all, because I haven't yet looked at like this week's 30-week update. So yeah, this is your babies. So this is the size of your baby at the minute. I'm just going to read helpful information. So I'm actually on what to expect. So I kind of changed over the Google search baby information, and just type it in if you're wondering yourselves, www.whattoexpect.com. So usually I use a different one, but yeah, I seen this baby picture and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna read out this one. Your baby's brain is getting smarter by the minute. But for mom, the only thing that smarts right now may be heartburn pain. Oh my god. It's so weird, because any time I read out my pregnancy updates, like they say that something's going to occur at that stage, and it already has for me like the day before each time. So it's like everything that's happening to me is happening when it's supposed to on my updates, which is really freaky. So your belly's increase in size is a definite clue that your baby's getting bigger every day. Now he's weighing in at about 3 pounds. So my baby and your baby at 30 weeks is 3 pounds. He'll be packing on the weight at a rate of half a pound per week for the next 7 weeks. Baby's brain is getting bigger, also growing at a quick pace these days. Until now its surface was smooth, but now your fetus brain is taking on those characteristic grooves and indentifications. The reason for the different appearance, those wrinkles allow for an increased amount of brain tissue, a necessary change as your baby prepares to develop street smarts for life outside your womb. Lagugo is disappearing. Now the baby's brain and new fat cells are regulating his body temperature. The lagugo, that soft downy hair covering your little bean's body, is beginning to disappear. No need for that furry coat anymore, but you may see a few leftover strands of fur on your newborn's back and shoulders when he's born. So bone marrow is making red blood cells. Another big change at 30 weeks pregnant. Your baby's bone marrow has completely taken over production of red blood cells before tissue groups, and then the spleen took care of producing the blood cells. This is an important step for your baby, because it means she'll be better able to thrive on her own once she's born. So that is super. So at 30 weeks, at this stage of your pregnancy, we guys have only got 10 weeks to go. Many of the early pregnancy symptoms you and I thought that we put behind are coming back to haunt us. Oh my god. I'm literally like repeating these things to you guys, and I'm reading them. I thought the very same. I think I'm in for it all right now. Because your baby's head is now pressing on your bladder. I told you. I even said this to you all. Tender breast as they gear up for milk. So my breasts are really sore at the minute. Hope I didn't speak too soon. As they gear up for milk production, fatigue and pregnancy heartburn. Heartburn. So heartburn these days, you may feel as though you've got a flamethrower in your chest. Digestion is one of the most common and annoying pregnancy elements. Here's why: the same pregnancy hormones that cause your body's pelvic muscles to relax, so you can deliver your baby, also relax the ring of muscle that separates the esophagus from the stomach. The result, food and digestive juices can head upstream from your tummy into your chest and throat, hence the infernal your expanding uterus. Now exerting pressure on your stomach only fuels the fire. So literally, when they say fire it, they mean fire, because what I felt last night, I just couldn't hold it down. It hit me so badly. So there's really good helpful information here. So if you're feeling breathless, guys, I haven't really been feeling too much breathless, but here's a tip. Your growing baby is pressing against your diaphragm. Try sleeping in a semi-seated position with pillows and popping up your back. Put away your heels. You shift in sense of quality and loosening joints leave you cloosier than usual. Prevent falls by wearing flats and watching your step. Your belly is likely itching at your skin. Stretching can make it worse. Ask your partner to massage moisture over your bump before bed. So I have to start like applying moisturizers more. I forgot to add that in, because this week I noticed that I have stretch marks all over my bum. I don't know if it was last week or this week, but if it was last week I would have mentioned that in my last update. But I do apply like moisturizers to prevent stretch marks, but I feel like I only do that when I come out of the shower. I need to do it on a daily basis, because my bum area is literally wrecked in stretch marks. I know, but I don't know what to do. Literally, I hope they like drift away. Hopefully, fingers crossed, because literally I don't want to get stretch marks. I know everyone gets them, but I hear they don't always go away, so I will have to start using something. I do have bio oil, and hopefully it does its job when I do begin. I may start tonight, and I'll let you all know in next week's update. So I want to start applying bio oil each night to my bum area and my tummy and my sides and everywhere, just to prevent it. But anyhow, guys, without further ado, I'm going to end this video. I'm sorry for jabbing on so much. It's just I've had to share all this information with you guys, and also to add it into my journey throughout my pregnancy. 10 weeks left remaining on the clock. So yeah, I'm really happy, over the moon, can't wait to meet her. One love. Till next week, guys. Please like and subscribe down below. Bye.